Thanks for joining us for this superintendent update with Dr. Warren. So how are you doing, Dr. Warren?
Jenny, I am great. How about you?
Pretty good, very busy.
Class is going well?
Very well, yeah.
Looking forward to spring break.
Definitely.
Yeah, we are too. We are too.
So I heard that the school board called for a bond election this May. So what exactly is that?
Jenny, that's a great question. Very exciting times right now in the school district. We have had a group of parents, of teachers, of school administrators, of community leaders. We call them our long-range planning committee, and they have been working since October. Since we were in the first semester of school, they have been meeting 8 times over 4 months. And Jenny, they came together just to look at what are our needs in the district. We are what is called, Northwest ISD is called a fast growth school district. I've reported to you guys in the past, we turned over 22,000 kids this year. Mm-hmm. And so we have to do things to make sure we have both the room to have that many kids in the schools that we have. We have 28 different schools, and we got to make sure that we have the right tools in place to support you, your teachers, and everything that we do in the district. So that's what this committee has done, and in January, the committee voted unanimously to recommend to our school board that we call a $399 million bond. Wow. And the board, yeah, wow, that's a big number. The board looked at it. They had a study session, a separate meeting to discuss the recommendations, to investigate and analyze the recommendations, and then they voted unanimously to call the bond. But a bond program, Jenny, is a way that the school district can earn a lot of money, a lot of revenue like that, and people use bonds, people on the outside use bonds as investment opportunities, and we can gain the money to build new buildings, to look at our buildings, to look at what we need to do them for maintenance, things like that, and that's the mechanism we use to gain that kind of money. So in January, the board voted to do that. So right now we're going around all of the communities that we serve, 14 different communities, 3 different counties, and we are explaining what this bond will do.
Okay, cool. So what are some of the specific project recommendations?
Another great question. The committee and the school board, they have separated this bond into 5 different parts. We need to look at what we need to do for student growth. We are gaining 1,200 new kids a year. Those are the kids who are getting old enough to get into school, and the kids who are moving from outside the district into. So we're very popular right now. So student growth, what we need to do to support our programs better, to grow our programs. AMAT, the program that you're a part of, is a very important program in this school district, but you guys need updating. So we're gonna look at how do we update our programs. We're gonna look at safety and security in the district. We're going to look at technology in the district, and then we're going to look at the 5th one is just, again, deferred maintenance. What do we need to do to 28 schools to make sure that they have another 20 to 25 years of life in them? So if you look at the $399 million, if that bond is approved by the voters, the voting date is May the 6th. It's the normal federal voting date. So May 6th, if the voters say yes, then we will start selling those bonds and getting the money in for those projects. Most of the money, 66% of the $399, if approved, and I think that's about $265 million, is just to deal with growth. It's building new elementary schools. It's expanding 4 more schools at the secondary level. It's expanding 4 more elementary schools at the elementary level. So we'll be, if approved, we'll be doing a lot of work over the next several years, again, just to deal with the challenges that we have in the district and to make sure you and your peers, the 22,000 other peers that you have in the district, have the best support that we can give you.
That's great. So how can community members find out more about the bond and how it's going to affect their tax rates?
Jenny, you're asking great questions. You're doing a good job. We have, first of all, we have a phenomenal website. The My Communications division in the central office, they have done a phenomenal job putting together, and the button is right there across the main the front page of our website, the NISD website, and you'll see the addresses on the screen. But they can go in there and they can dig down as far as they want to into all the projects, into the individual campuses. Like I said, this bond, there will be no campus in our district that's not going to be touched by this bond if it's approved. Mm-hmm. And so that's going to be a great way for them to get on the website. We're also going to have community meetings. I'm going to be involved. A lot of the district administrators, your building principal is going to be involved, and we're going to do community meetings across the district for the next 2 months, just to be there to give the facts of this, why we're doing this, what the facts are, and what you asked about the tax impact is the most important thing. Voters can actually get onto our website and look up the property values of what they own, and see that if they vote yes, this is what it will impact, just so that they can make their decision.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
So what do you think it's important for people to vote in local elections?
I think that's the most important thing. I'm probably even going to have this discussion probably with our seniors in our high schools, just because most of them are voting age by now, and I think it's very important just to know it doesn't matter how you vote. I cannot, by law, I can't tell people vote yes or no. I can't advocate for or against a bond. It's my job just to give the data. But what I can do is ask people to vote. That's the number one thing that we as Americans have on our side is our vote. That is our power in our democracy. So absolutely, if you are of age to vote, if you're registered to vote, please vote.
Well, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for all the information.
It was good to see you again.
You too. That's it for this month's report. We'll see you next time.